ready to pay bills. Are you ready to pay bills?
Yes,
As in,
sir.
you got to pay bills, I'm telling you. Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. It's again Temi. Hope you're all doing fine. If you're new in my channel, my name is Temi. In this channel I talk about life experience, I'm into life vlog style, and I used to show my small cooking in this channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. Yeah, so visitor, once in a while. It is called once in a while. Before you come here, I don't beg tired. So
God bless every one of you. Please subscribe to my wife channel and please like and share to your friends. And as you do so, may God bless you.
amen. In today's video, we want to talk about things you need to know before coming to Europe. Underline Europe. So, number one thing you need to know is called DIY, Operation Do It Yourself. Yeah, if you want to come to Europe, just have it at the back of your mind that you need to do everything by yourself. Like, overshare everything from area. No one to help you. You want to go for appointments, you need to go for doctor appointments, you need to do anything about your documents, everything about your work. It is called do it yourself. No bribe here. You cannot bribe anyone because you want to get work. No, you need to get out by yourself, find work. Like like you need to work out well before you can see work. And if you want to go for any appointment, like your documents appointment, like I said before, everything you have to do everything by yourself. Here it's not the bribe country. They don't bribe here. You do everything by yourself.
You do it by yourself. That's it. You know, number two things that you need to know that is language is very, very important, because if you want to come to Europe, the first thing that you need to know that you are coming here to learn their language. Because you know, in Europe it's very important, because if you want to communicate with them, the language is very important to them, especially if you want to get job. Because if you cannot speak the language, you know, it will look somehow to them. So first thing to know, when you are coming here, know that you are coming here to learn their language, and that language can still help you for your documents.
Yeah, let me just add to what he said. You know, if you just come to Europe, especially if you are coming to Italy, France, Spain, something like that. Though in Germany they are still speaking some English, not English, but in Italy, before you can see who go jam you, speak English with it too. Anywhere in your country, just know that you need to learn language. Yeah,
Spain. Like
Spain, yeah. You need to learn language. You start like you want to go to ABCD. You also not to say.
You know, Europe, you know, sometimes, you know, the if you hear the language, there's opportunity here. You understand? If you learn the language, because, for example, you come to Italy, and if they see that you are speaking the language very well, you know, they will be happy to help you. They're very, very happy to help you. Even if maybe you start work, your boss here, you are trying to speak the language, they will know they want to mingle with you because of the language. That's how Europe life.
Yeah, because and if you learn the language, you can speak the language, you understand. You know, there are some people that want to graduate, you know, they want to do it forward with the language. So if you hear the language, you can take yourself from them. They want to abuse you somehow. So if you hear the language is so important.
Okay, let me add it to it. You know, I remember when there were first month here in Italy, you know, when my wife first get back to the firstborn, and there's one paper they gave me and my wife to sign. And that paper, you know, they wrote it here that if we sign this paper, they will collect the baby from her hand. Now, you know, there's one man here that, you know, is there to translate, you know, the language for us. Now, the man tried to translate the language that we can be able to understand what they wrote in that paper. That's how we know exactly what they are trying to say. And we said no. Do you know that the language is very, very important in any Europe country?
Yeah, the language is so important. So, like, as we say, we don't sign that paper. Oh my goodness, they don't collect my picking. So language is so important. Like, seriously, you need to just have it at the back of your mind that you are coming here to learn another different language. So let's get straight to number 3.
You know, number 3 is documents. You know, hey, any Europe country, document is very, very important. And the first thing I need to do, if you need documents, if you want them to give you documents, I told you the first time you must have patience. Number 2 is job. You must have job. Number 3 is language. You know, when you can be able, you know, to do those 3 things, I'm telling you, they will give you document. Because documents here, they want you to work and they want you to speak the language. If you can do the 2 things, I'm telling you, they will give it. Even even if your story is not too solid, it's not too strong, but because of that two things, job and the language, I'm telling you, they will consider you to give you the document. That's it.
Yeah, and I want to say something here. People that used to think that when you give it in Europe, you just get documents. Let me testify to that thing. It is a lie. It's not even true at all. When you should talk, because I could remember when we gave it to my first baby. That was 2016. So before we can get our documents, like 3 years after. So you giving birth in Europe does not guarantee that they will give you your documents. You see, that language of a thing is something that is so special. You need to understand the language. And one thing that I will tell you, that if you think you want to stay in Europe or you want to get the documents, try to mind yourself. Don't try to have any quarrel with police. Mind yourself. Don't put your hand in dirty stuff. Yeah. So number four thing I will say, if you want to come to Europe, you need to know this: ready to pay bills. Are you ready to pay bills?
Yes,
As in, you got to pay bills. I'm telling you, especially if you are coming from Nigeria or from any African country where you don't used to pay bills. Just ready that immediately you are collecting your salary, they just divide that money into 3.
One thing about the bills here, you understand, if you want to rent house here in Europe or anywhere in Europe, you understand, if maybe in Nigeria you are paying maybe 500,000 every year, here in Europe is just a month. 500 a month, you understand? Yes, it's monthly rent here, you understand? And for you to come here, just know that maybe you are working here, you are working like maybe 1,500, 1,700, 1,800, it depends, 2,000. The house rent, bills, light, water, even your debt in the house, you will pay for it. There are some lot of things that will still pay. And if you still have family, you have children, it's not that easy. But when you are here, you can be able, to gather just small thing that you are receiving from your work, and you pay your bill. Small thing will still remain, and that small thing, just know how to to save it and to do something.
Yes, so bills, and after bills is still bills. So another thing you need to know if you want to come to Europe: culture and the food. Oh my goodness. Like, their culture is not like our own at all. It's so different. I'm telling you, back home in Nigeria, maybe when you are pregnant, you don't want anybody to touch your belly. But if you are in Europe, let me just say, white country, they just want to be touching your tummy. Like, they will be asking what you want to buy. Ask me that they give you belly. So their culture is so different. You need to learn how to adapt with the culture. Yeah. And the food, I could remember when we came here, that was 20. When did we come here?
I think 2016.
2016, yeah.
2015.
No, 2016.
2016.
2016. Between that 1 to 3 months, we cannot see anything called African food to eat, like our food. We don't see it to eat. So it's not funny at all,
I'm telling you.
You coming from Africa and see different type of food you have not even experienced in your life. Like, you just want to have the taste.
One thing I want to remember, if you are thinking you are coming to Europe, is you need to have handwork. Listen to me, your education is not work here. Whether you like have HND, whether you like anything that is not working here in Europe. You understand? But one thing that I will beg you, try to go and learn handwork. And if you want to know more about the handwork I want to learn, don't worry. I think we are going to do part 2 of this video. The kind of work you need to learn, and when you get there, I'm telling you, it's hot cake. You will see the way. Even if you know how to speak the language very well or you don't know, they will employ you. Yeah,
handwork is something that we say yes, because you now you sabi go any university you like, they work here. Like, seriously, your certificate is not working here at all. It's not working, man. You need to have you need to get handwork. Try to learn 1 or 2 things. Yeah, if you want us to do another video, part 2 of this video, just let us know in the comment section.
Even about the work. If you want us to do, the work that we can learn in Nigeria, if you want us to enlighten you more, just comment and let us know, and by the grace of God, I will be back to explain everything to you.
Yeah, so that is it for today. Yeah. Please, if you want him to be coming here, let him know, because you see, I will just be begging. I'll be begging him to sit with him so that we can make another video. But he's like, no.
No, it's not like that. I don't have time. But don't worry. By this one that we are talking about to come to Europe, I'm telling you, I will explain more about it, what I know, my little experience here, and what you can do.
Yeah, thank you for coming once again. I remain your one and only love Temi Best. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you on our next video. Bye.
close to me.